Hi everyone, this is Jenny Garcia, and today's agenda I have making a DIY Project Life kit for birthdays. Every time I hit a page where I have a birthday on the spread, I get really confused about what to do. So I knew that I wanted to make a kit for those specific dates. And my first thought is that I had these items from Life's a Party from Damask Love, and it's a super cute kit with really colorful items, and I thought that this would be perfect for a kit. And when I thought of those, I had no idea. I completely forgot about all these three, but I did remember Girl Power. So my first thought was I'll just use Girl Power. And then I realized that I had a bunch of items from that collection. It's a really beautiful collection. It's very bright. It has a lot of icons that are super cute. And I have this, which has this giant, I'm pretty sure this is kind of stuck to the plastic of the box, so I don't think I'll be able to use it. But it does have some die cuts, and it has regular stickers, and it has puffy stickers. And then I have this, which has a bunch of puffy stickers. And I've shown these in other haul videos. But when I looked at it, I was like, maybe it's not a birthday collection. It's really good. I could use it. But what I was planning to do was to look through the items that I have, the birthday items that I have, to see which of these three paper pads I am going to use. There's this one, Party Time from Echo Park, which I love. What I don't love is the cream instead of white. Rather have like a bright white background, but it still has really beautiful patterns. I have this one, Happy Day from Park Lane, which is the Joanne's collection, if I'm not wrong. Kind of cute. Has some birthday related stuff, sprinkles. It's kind of like a soft birthday collection. And I have Hooray, which I'm not sure how I'm gonna match it to other things because it's like pastels and not a very common birthday color palette. So what I'm gonna do is look through the items I have, including stuff like this. I have this one too, because I'm still kind of leaning going back to Girl Power, which I already put like in a little plastic zipper pouch, and I have the link for those below. So I'm gonna look through my die cuts and my stickers. This is stuff that just jumped out at me real quick, so I'm gonna look through those and look through my cards, and then I'm gonna try to build a kit because I want to make it like really birthday. So it's gonna be tricky. I don't have that many items, so wish me luck and let's see what I do. So the first item or little pile that I'm going to tackle is going to be my Pipstick stash. I do know that I got some birthday items specifically for this, but I also want to add other things that I can use every day. So I am going to grab a bunch of things in this portion, but not everything is going to go into the kit. At the end, I'm going to have so much that I'm going to weed through it. So I'm just right now using things that can be festive, but also items from every day. And this a kit I got, and I like to keep the kits together, at least for now. And I have a bunch of colors. I think that uh, the fact that I'm gonna, spoiler alert, end up using all the paper pads. I just couldn't pick, between any of them. And they were all like different vibes. And what I had in my stash was also, there was a bunch of random items. Very little is like actual birthday party. So I'm just picking lots of vibrant colors, stuff that looks really happy. And I know that in my Studio Calico, when I got in one of the last sales, I got a few Traveler's Notebook kits, and I broke those. I break them apart because I don't use Traveler's Notebook actually ever. So I took the embellishments and put them in other kits. So I did know about that green sheet with the little word stickers because it has a lot of celebration and birthday phrases, and the little embellishment pack also has a few happy birthday celebration and everyday, so it's exactly what I wanted in this whole kit. I also want to pick little items like those circle stickers that are like, they're not puffy, they're like epoxy, because I like to make tiny little embellishment clusters with the washi, the little word, and always a little something extra. The alphas that I use are from Target, and those are going to be the only alphas that I picked, which is very surprising for me because I love alphas. But at the end of the day, if I am doing a layout and I know that I need blue alphas, I can go to my blue drawer with all my embellishments and pick a blue alpha sticker sheet from there. And I also have a bunch of Freckle Fawn stickers from back in the day. I haven't shopped from them in a while. And this little basket, these two baskets are actually on the top of my Raskog. And this one has my embellishments, and the other one had my stickers that has, those sticker sheets that have all the colors ever, and they have many themes. And they don't quite fit in my multicolor drawer, but I don't know, they always have like a theme, so they stay in that drawer. And I love those numbers. I don't know how well they're gonna fit in the kit, but they are really handy, and I love to use them for cards too. This is a really nice collection. I actually love that collection. And here are all the embellishments that I have right now. And I'm going to pick the cards. And I have my Antonio's tray, but if you put them in the Alex drawers, which are on each side of my desk, my desk is actually just a tabletop with two Alex drawer systems, and they are amazing. It's something that I absolutely recommend. And seriously, Jenny, do a tour of your craft room right now. Oh my god. So I have that little space there mostly for reading cards, and then I have these, which are my square corner cards. I also have one that are rounded, that have round corners, and they're divided by, these are divided by category, and also some of them are divided by company. Then I have the rounded cards that are divided, one on the Antonio's tray by collection and the other one by colors. And I really should use those rounded corner cards. They're really pretty. And if you're one of those people who have those big core kits with 600 cards. I mean, I didn't keep any kit completely. I swapped a lot with friends. But if you have those still in your stash, please let me know, so I don't feel like I am completely alone on this side of the rounded corners. So I try to also pick cards that are food related, since I always, not always, most of the time I bake the cakes for birthdays. So a few of the food cards work perfectly for the kit. And then I had everyday items. I did grab my first like category that I went for was the paper person, because I bought one of the paper person's kits, the digital kits, because they were birthdays, and honestly there I didn't have, other than those cards, I don't have anything like that in my stash. And these are just everyday cards. So I want to grab stuff that I can use for journaling. I want to grab stuff for the other stories in the spread, because usually when I have a birthday spread, it's a big part of the story, but it's not the whole story. There's also other things that happen during those weeks. And I love those cards that says today's story. I switched the colors, and I have a video actually doing that, because it's truly an everyday card where you can put a photo in it. It's very versatile. It's one of my favorite cards, and I believe it's from In a Creative Bubble. And I print my journaling cards at home. I have a Canon Pixma TS90, and I have it linked below. It's a giant monster that consumes ink nonstop, but it prints beautifully. Like every time I think about switching, I'm like, but everything looks so pretty, and it's saturated, and it's gorgeous. So that's why we stay in this abusive relationship where the printer takes my money and I'm in love with it. And these are my freckle font cards. You always want to keep very simple cards in your stash either. And you also want to keep patterns like stripes, or like a repeated pattern where you can put a photo that it's smaller than 3x4. If you want to do your own filler card, you should also keep those in mind. I think those are cards that are printed from Studio Calico, and some of those are from the Messy box. And then the regular journaling cards from Studio Calico, which I absolutely love. But those I don't really put in kits, because I know where those are. Those are like in the Studio Calico section, and they're really easy to find. So if I need one card where it's all journaling, I'm gonna reach for that little pile. And those are right next to me. Those drawers are like to my left. That way I can, if I need a card very quickly, I'll just reach into that drawer. And I divide them with those big manila tags. Nothing too fancy. You can also use a plain piece of paper. It doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. And I think this is my pile of random cards. I have some from Coco Daisy too. But I don't have that many Coco Daisy cards, so they don't have their own pile. And these are the L Studio cards. Those are pretty good too. They're very colorful, they're festive, but they also have a lot of simple cards that are perfect for journaling. And I'm going to grab a few of those because you can just stamp something on the top or do a little embellishment cluster with a little word sticker, and it looks perfect. And you also have to think about possible title cards too. So some cards are very obviously, just pattern paper. Those could be used for title cards, but it's a little difficult sometimes. Then you have the cards that are just for journaling that could be turned into a title card. And then you have those that are absolutely made for title cards. So you should always have a few of those. At least I don't print as many. I print more 3x4 photos than I print 4x6. So that's what I don't need as many cards. And all of these are Feed Your Craft. And oh my god, every time I see a Feed Your Craft kit, I'm like, that's like the boyfriend who left me, but it was actually nice. I haven't had any of those. I'm just guessing that that's how it feels. And now I'm going to grab my Antonius tray, and I put all my items in this little organizer, and that fits perfectly into the Raskog, and you get a little space on the side and either front or back. So it's absolutely, if you have a Raskog or any other cart, go to IKEA and get the Antonius tray, because those are all around my house, and honestly, we can't live without them. And I probably have way too many cards. I really don't need all of these. Then I have these from Freckle Fawn that have the numbers but in words. And I used those in a layout that I made recently. And it looked really great. And it was also for a birthday. And that one, Anatomy of a Cake, that one is from Paper Person. And it was the first card that I knew I wanted in my kit. And I usually take one card and leave the duplicates out. But this is a card and all the birthday ones really that I know that I'm going to use more than once. So that's why I put them both in my little pile. And now I'm going to look through the items that I already picked. And I'm going to try to remove a few items like those little banners. They're really cute, but probably not going to use them. The numbers are really versatile, so I'm going to keep those. The ledger cards are really good for journaling. And these, I knew that one of them said happy, 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 so I thought it would be perfect for this kit. But then you have other things like Love Today, This is Gold, that you can use every day. And I do love those acetate embellishments. They're so cute. Those rainbows from L Studio are awesome. Of course, those are going to be a shoe-in. I need more numbers, and of course they're acetate, and the font is really fun. So I hope that I put a lot of items in here, and I honestly hope that I get to use a lot of them. These cakes I bought exactly for that, so I can't leave them out. And even though I love those damask love embellishments, I think I'm gonna pass on them. And I'm gonna keep those because they're perfect, and also I want to keep them for inspiration. I'm hoping to do something similar with that. So everything that I'm putting to the side, it's not coming to the kit. And I really want to try to use those fuzzy hearts because they drive me crazy, but I feel that once I start using them, I'll feel better about them. Those came in the May kit, and these are from Life's a Party, but I don't think I'm going to add the Pipsticks donuts. I was torn about those because they have the little circles, they have numbers, but I'm gonna skip them. And then I honestly, my goal was to pick everything and then look at the paper pads and decide. And my brain did not decide. So we'll see how we use all three of those in the future. I always like to add stamps. I'm a big stamper, and those are to my right in my Antonio's. Not my. They are actually no. They're not in an Antonio's organizer, but they are in my Alex drawers, and I keep my favorite stamps right there, especially the ones from Everyday Explorers, so I can quickly access them. And speaking of Everyday Explorers, they have stamps that I want. I don't need them, but I want them. I do. I could use a a birthday stamp set they have, since I really don't have any birthday stamps at all. So even looking through these, I'm looking for stuff that I can use during the birthdays and also during weeks that the birthday story is not as big. And I love those big numbers from Studio Calico and the Sophie alphabet, and this is a lot. I'm just going to add it. And now I'm going to pick washi, and the amount of washi I picked was ridiculous. Nobody needs this much washi in one single project, in a whole album. Like I think it's way too much. But you know what? I was looking for an excuse to kind of free up some space in these organizers, because the other day I tend to put the washi that I'm not using in a plastic bowl, and when it's full I put it and I organize it back into these art bin organizers, and I cannot fit anything else. I'm good. Like if you look at these art bin, they have been recently reorganized and it's too much. So but I'm not planning to get another one. I was tempted, very tempted, but I resisted for now. And I just want an excuse to use that washi tape from Pipsticks with the crafty beads. And finally have one single washi that had some birthday theme. So that was the black and white that I picked. And this is the extra washi that I have. And here's where I start putting everything that I use, for example, the May kit from the cut shop, so now it goes back here. So this kit has a lot more items than I thought it would end up having. I was trying to look for some alphas that work well with the kit in my multicolor embellishment drawer, but I couldn't find any. But I did find these, which are pretty older, from Simple Stories. Oh wait, they're mixed with other stuff. Okay, cool. I picked them because it has a lot of rainbow items, and these are basics. These are just, you know, labels, geotags. I don't know why this one is here, but sure, I'll take it. And they have been like at the bottom of that little embellishment basket for a while. I really like them, so I think they would work well. Not that I was missing stickers, because as you're about to see, it's going to be insane. So these are from Mondolama from Target. I've had these and I never used them, which is really weird. They're really cute. They're colorful. They have numbers, which, you know, it's up there with my numbers of requests. Then I grab all of this washi. Now this is really excessive. I do not need this much washi. However, the reason I left a bunch of items in this kit is because, yeah, I'm gonna document birthdays, but in those weeks where birthdays happen, not everything is around the birthday. So if like we're playing a game, if we are eating dinner, if we're out, I want other stuff to complement the birthday vibe. So some things with, you know, regular everyday life. These are ancient. I don't use them that much, so I really wanted to give them a chance. And I also decided, as dumb as this is, to keep all 3 of these paper pads. However, I don't think I'm gonna use them that much. My 4x6 spaces are never as many as my 3x4, and I do have 4x6 cards in here, so they're just supporting actresses. If I have to die cut something, like sometimes I do like a little circle, I do an embellishment cluster, then this might help. Or even for a title card, I might use one of these, but I never get to use them a lot, which should be a fun challenge though, once, to use instead of picking journaling cards, picking pattern paper to make them. Now I added a bunch of stamps. A lot of these are from Studio Calico, and I didn't do that on purpose. I just thought that they would work perfect with these. These 2 are from Feed Your Craft. Let me see if I can find something. No, this is black on black. Well, color is better. Yeah, that's it. I don't have any others. So these 2 are from Feed Your Craft. This one is about food. Most of the time I make the cake, so I thought that it would be like a good set to add. And this is just unforgettable memories, currently, everyday stuff, what a day, week, month, good stuff, document the details. Love this, totally worth it. So I thought that, again, this is the stamp that I would use on non-birthday photos. I also added 2 of these 6x8 stamps, and they are again from Studio Calico. These are absolutely gorgeous. Of course, I'm gonna need numbers for, you know, put the number they turn. This one is, I believe it's called Sophie, but it's really awesome. Now I consider taking this out, but this would be so cute as a title card, or this, or I could like cut it in half. I have many ideas for this, so That's why it stayed. You know what, let me put these items here, and then I can, these are alphas. You can't see them at all. It's very difficult. I would like to use, once I'm done with the alpha stickers, to use the background. That would be very cool. It's really tricky. One of the first things I reached for was my Pipstick stash. So you know what, this girl has a birthday party going on right here, and this one just has a rainbow. So I thought that it would work. You know, little music notes for when you sing happy birthday. These peacocks, they're just pretty and they're colorful. No, nothing there. These, I like them, but I feel like some of these muddier colors, like I can't get past those. I need to look more at the, you know, yellow and green, the orange, the pinks. More pretty colorful stuff. And it's also an everyday thing. Then we have all these dots that could be confetti. We have these cakes, of course, that I order specifically to have in my my birthday kit. This one also. See in the background, in the back you can see the cakes and the flowers. Then I had these Life's a Party from the Masked Love, and we have these super cute sequin embellishments, pockets sort of. I really like them. Looking at them, they're a little unperfect, and I don't mind that. Actually, imperfect, that word exists. Why did I forget that? Never mind. Sorry for discovering English with you guys in there. So whenever I make it, I try to be as perfect as possible, and you know, I'm very harsh when this sort of thing happens because the tension sometimes loosens up and it's kind of a pain in the butt. But I see this and I'm like, I could make something like this, and maybe if I wasn't so hard on myself, it would be even easier. So that might be something I could do with the pattern paper or with vellum. I can try something with this. Something I do not have is like a sequin mix. I've been adding sequin mixes in all the kits for a while, and I almost never use them. I do have a little bowl that I'm gonna show you at the end, and if I have something that matches, I'll add it, but I'm not making one this time, even though I love making sequin mixes. It's just, it will make the video so much longer. These are Brave and Bold from Amy Tangerine, and it's just colorful things that I could use around. Rainbows, just a good embellishment. This, I don't have plans for it, but they kind of work if I wanted to, so that's like a little bonus. These ancient ones from Freckle Fawn. I just thought that these simple shapes and the banners with the face, with the emoji faces, would be perfect. These are numbers, and of course I needed these, and they are acetate and they're beautiful. You have 3 of each number, which I appreciate, and actually have 2 packs of these. I have the collection, I have parts of the Let's Party collection from Simple Stories. It was my go-to making cards all the time a few years ago, and I honestly use a lot of it. This is just what I have left, and it's because you get quite a bunch of numbers. I wish they did another birthday collection that was similar to that one. This is from Studio Calico, from one of the kits that I got, so I took it out of the kit to put in this one. I have no regrets. These are acetate conversation bubbles. It's just it has simple. Mostly I took it because it has one that says happy, 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 and I thought that it would work well, you know, with the theme. But I also love that it has so many colors. Then we have these two. I like that it has a few numbers. Then we have these smaller perfect for it. And these also belong to a kit, and it has a few birthday things, just banner making me happy, smile and nod, but then it has happy birthday, and it has some candles, cactus, flowers, walking on the wild side. I think it has 3 of each. This looks like a little pill. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. And this one that says go outside. So let's actually, no, I still have some items. This I found in my embellishments basket that I have in my Rascog. This I have with my cards, and they all have numbers, and you can either use the cutout or you can use the card and have something in the background. Maybe pattern paper, maybe this would be something cool that I can use, you know, with a very small pattern like this. That would be really cute. And these are my 3x4 cards. I picked a lot of food related items, and the birthday, I think the paper person had a birthday mini kit. I was never able to get it because that's one thing I don't love about the paper person, that things run out like ridiculously fast. So I'm so happy when they decide to put digital items in the collection, and some people ask for them, and once I saw a comment that said, well, we're the paper person, not the digital person, I thought it was kind of rude. And also, not everyone can say, oh, tomorrow you're selling and you sell out easy, oh, then let me pull out all the money for the stuff that I want. You know, we gotta pay bills apparently and all that. Boo. So it would be great if sometimes they had extra stuff. I have some from L Studio too. Those last were from L Studio. I also had some Feed Your Craft. These are the 4x6. I also have a lot of everyday stuff and stripes and places I can journal. Speaking of journaling, I have these ledger die cut tags, which are perfect. They're from L Studio. And now I'm gonna look through my confetti, not confetti mixes, sequin mixes, to see which one fits with this kit. So I have a bunch of mixes right here. A lot of them are Halloween related. I think all of these are, yeah, all of these. But then I have a few fun items like this. And my friend Tina made me this one. Just gonna add it to the little pile over there. More Halloween stuff. Why do I have so much Halloween items? I made a sequin mix for my friend Renee's. I made a few for her wedding album, and they were based on collections she used. So this is Curator's Meadow. They're a little vintage. This is really pretty though. It's very fall. It kind of looks like fall. I think this one was part of that too. Lots of blues and purples. And the good thing is that you can also take like a teaspoon from here, and if you feel like, oh, it needs more pink, then I can just grab pink from my sequin organizer and add it there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it. Let me see the others, because this one has snowflakes. I think it was one that I made based on Snow and Cocoa was that collection from Crate Paper. It was a really pretty collection. Now, this one has some leaves, which I could interpret as fall, but I can take them out, especially because they are really big. This one I used some. This is really pretty. I would add stars. I think my friend Tina made me this one too. Let me see what I have so far, because this one is too primary for the collection. The collection has quite a bit of pink. This one is also for Snow and Cocoa, I can tell, because it has little snowflakes. Lots of purples. This is really cute. I think I'm gonna keep it with these three. I'm gonna add this one too. We'll see if I could make embellishments, because I have a few videos making embellishments. I could do another one of those. Those are always fun to make. And it's really good if you're struggling with creativity at the moment. It's a great way to explore, you know, and try to get inspiration. So I put all of these over here, and I'm gonna have photos of the whole kit. It's excessive, I know, it's huge. Let me know if you like making your Project Life kits. I have quite a few videos of those, and then I use them, so that's a whole playlist I have. And I haven't edited this, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a long video. So if you're still hanging, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Bye.